Hello, hi everyone, hi boys and girls. In live stream number 83. This is a live event on Hello Talk, the largest learning app in the world, basically now on the globe or in the world. But if you're watching me on Facebook or YouTube, this is a recorded live stream. Recorded live stream, not just live streaming and we have fun or whatever. It's a live streaming course. So it is a course. There is a content to deliver here. So we might come up with people here on the stage, and people are joining already. I can see them. Hi to you. Hi everyone. So yeah. Meanwhile, while waiting on others to come, we've got regulars. We're 470 people, our community on Hello Talk. We're 4,500 people on TikTok. We're on Facebook and YouTube as well. So nice to see you. Hi to all of you. Some people might come newly. Let's welcome our newcomers, but some others they might not. They might be regulars. So we've got a lot of regulars. We've got here Fatima ranking number 1 because she's been gifting. Anyways, so what we do is usually grab a word. Yeah, we're doing series. This is a new series, food, and we finished the word food. Yeah, food. It took us like 11 or 12 live streams to debunk, yeah, to debunk the word food. So to debunk, what does that mean? Let me get my whiteboard here while I'm watching sport event as well. So debunk, yeah, debunk. What does that mean? To debunk, the word debunk, usually, for example, to debunk a mystery, yeah, means to solve the puzzle, to solve the mystery, yeah, to come up with solutions. So debunking the word food here means kind of like explaining what does that mean. Yeah, so to debunk, yeah, to debunk. Yeah, so let's keep going with our kind of like live stream. Yeah, let's do today. We started yesterday like the word water. Water, yeah. So we do like definition, we do vocabulary, we do idioms, we do grammar. Yeah, we don't do only vocabulary, but there is grammar hidden. And there you go, one of our regulars has come already. Ayaka from Japan. Hi, nice to see you here, Ayaka. We've got another one from Turkey. Erdi, hi to you. But anyways, so let's keep going with the word water. What we done yesterday, we start from the bottom, like from the simplest, from A1 level. You know, in any language there is different levels. So you start from the beginning, A1, A2, B1, B2, C1 and C2. And we done even yesterday a meaning, a C2 meaning. So here, if your mouth waters, so here using the word water as a verb, if your mouth waters, liquefies or whatever, like you got liquid, too much liquid in your mouth, yeah. So if your mouth waters, it produces a lot of saliva, yeah, saliva, the liquid you've got in your mouth, and it helps you digest food. This is a saliva. Hi Fatima, nice to see you again. Yeah, Fatima, one of our regulars, you can see her here. So if your mouth waters, it produces a lot of saliva, usually because you can see or smell some food that you would like to eat. Yeah. So I've got here a good example. The smell. This is just a quick review. Yeah, careful. This is a quick review of the last thing we done yesterday during our live stream. Was the first live stream about the word water, yeah, and today we keep going. So the smell of that bread is making my mouth water. See, making my mouth water. I've got more saliva produced. You could say I've been producing more saliva since I have been smelling that nice smell, lovely smell of that bread. But yeah, but this is a different, more eloquent way. This is why is C2 level, yeah, it's higher level in English. So you say my mouth waters, yeah. So when your eyes water, yeah, My eyes are watering. We done yesterday. I said that to you guys. So the adjective eye watering or mouth watering, yeah? Mouth watering. We're gonna deal with that later on when we do the body parts, a new series as well. It's on my mind. We're gonna do it at some point. But now we're dealing with food series, and we started with the first word. It's water, yeah, very important nutrient. So mouth watering, and you've got eye watering. For example, my mom's death or my grand's death, yeah, my granddad's death was eye-watering event. Obviously, it was very eye-watering event, extremely eye-watering event. Means you're crying, sad, but usually as well, when you say my eyes water, yeah, here it's not out of sadness. For example, when you chop and we done yesterday synonyms of chop up or cut up, yeah? When you chop up onions, your eyes water. So eye watering. So I've got here an example. So how do you stop your eyes from watering, yeah? This is a piece of advice here. How do you stop your eyes from watering when you're cutting up onions? So your eyes are watering here, yeah? Yeah, so this is kind of like the last thing we done yesterday that has to do with the word water. Let's keep it up now. We've got a phrasal verb. I've got here to water something down. To water something down. Can you see my whiteboard? So we've got to water something down. To water, that's good, yeah, that's good. I'm glad you can see it because sometimes people they complain and I think it has to do with HelloTalk, unfortunately, with the app itself, yeah? So I texted HelloTalk, yeah? I messaged them saying, "Good morning, Monica, one of our regulars from Japan. We used to think she's from Peru, but she was born from Peru, in Peru, sorry about that. But she's actually a Japanese. She lives in Japan, but she's got the Peruvian flag. She's proud to be also to carry the Peruvian blood. But anyways, yeah, so yeah, people they complain sometimes they can't see the whiteboard. Yeah, can you see the whiteboard, you Monica? Here, to water something down. Erdi from Turkey is joining us, I think, the first time, yeah? He said he can see it. But what I did is I messaged HelloTalk talking about that. They said, ask the students, ask the viewers or whatever you call yourselves. So ask them to leave the live stream and come back if you don't see it, yeah? But anyways, let's keep going. So to water something down, to water something down, what does that mean? This is a phrasal verb. Why is it named a phrasal verb? You've got a verb, but you've got a phrase composed of different items, verb and sentence, to make like a phrase, yeah? Phrasal verb. So it is so composed, that verb, that makes it phrasal verb. Is on the form, it comes on the form of a phrase, yeah? So a phrasal verb. So to water something down, to add water to a drink, yeah? To a drink, usually an alcoholic drink, in order to make it less strong. To water something down is to dilute. This is the meaning, this is the synonym. Why do we that? Ask yourself, you're asking all the time, why do we do that? I'm not talking only about use Hello Talkers, we've got Facebookers and YouTubers as well, because this is all going to be delivered later on Facebook. So what I ask you to do, please share live event and then smiling. But then I'm gonna put down, yeah. Please feel free to share the live event so other people get to know us and come and we grow. Yeah, I forgot to say that. But usually that's what I do, or I put on TikTok account because I go on TikTok as well. And Fatima, thanks for the gift, Fatima. Thanks for the heart. Thank you, Fatima. Yeah, so to add water to a drink, yeah? So, sorry about that. The synonym was to water something down is to dilute. To dilute. Yeah? That's why one of the juices here we've got here in the UK or maybe in your country as well. So diluting juice. What are you drinking? Oftentimes I've got a cup beside me here and people, what are you drinking, Takki? Out of like diluting juice. So it's got concentrated juice and then you add water to it. So you water it down, yeah? You water it down to have like a normal juice, not concentrated one, yeah? So to water something down means to dilute. But the question is, why? Sorry, let me head back to the video mode. Yeah, so why do I have to learn all of that? Because one of the reasons, you can speak to your American friend, even you don't socialize with native speakers or whatever for a reason or another. So you go watch Friends or any programs you like, American program. I water with milk. Yes, you make it less strong as well. Good one, Ayaka. So you speak to your friend or you go watch movie or whatever, a program, media, you consume media, and then they said, they go to the bar or whatever, could you water my beer down please? Or here like Ayaka, I'm gonna water my coffee down. Is to dilute it, yeah? To dilute. Means you don't want it strong or you want usually one of the techniques you could use to lose weight, and many people do use that, is drinking a lot of fluids. Is mechanically to stop yourself from feeling hunger, yeah? From feeling hungry. So you drink a lot of fluids, and the way you do that, because you don't want that much caffeine, is that what you want to do, Ayaka? Yeah? Yeah, clever Taki, I knew it. I debunked it. We done that at the beginning of the live stream to debunk something non-known, mystery. To debunk, yeah? We're trying to debunk the word water here. But anyways, so what you do is, because you're not allowed coffee, you don't want that much caffeine, because too much caffeine also is not healthy, yeah? It's not healthy. So what do you do is, to dilute your coffee, try to dilute your coffee, add more water. Instead, for example, if you do cappuccino is made of like 25% coffee mixed with water, yeah? Coffee powder mixed with water, with hot water. We done that yesterday. And then you add 75% milk. So you want to cut down on calories. So you add that 75%, you put like 50% water and 25% milk. Or you keep the 25% and then you add the same amount, like 50 mils or 100 mils water. So your coffee, you're gonna drink diluted coffee, not strong coffee. So that's why to add water to a drink, usually, so let's put the whiteboard for others who are coming. So we're dealing with this verb, yeah, that has to do with the word water, yeah? So to add water to a drink, usually an alcoholic drink, usually, but not all the time. Here in this case, you dilute to water, dilute concentrated juice down. So you add more water in order to make it less strong, yeah? Yeah. Yes, so in order to make it less strong, I was just yeah. So we've got here the adjective is as follows. So to water down something, watered, watered down. Yeah, this is adjective. For example, I've got a good example here. That's why I've been looking. So sorry about that. This is adjective. Yeah, I've got a good example here. The bar served bad food and watered down cocktails. So cocktails, yeah, it's alcoholic drink, is too watery. You say too watery, yeah, too watery. Here's the synonym, watery, yeah, or watered down. What's the difference? In order for me to make it negative, I say too watery, yeah, too watery. But if I would like to express it different ways and more eloquently, if I should say the term. So watered down cocktails, it means they're too watery, yeah? They're tasteless. To the point, they are tasteless, yeah? Without taste. Tasteless. Yeah? So this is what is tasteless? Sorry about that. So I'm gonna have to remove all of this so you can be able to kind of like see everything. So we've got tasteless, yeah? Tasteless. Yeah? So too watery, watered down cocktails that make them tasteless, yeah? The boiled chicken is practically tasteless, yeah? So when you boil chicken, yeah, it loses out its flavor, unfortunately, yeah? Unless you use like different kind of like chicken stock, yeah? And you can keep the flavor, but it's tasteless, yeah? Flavorless, tasteless or flavorless without flavor, yeah? He was drinking, so I've got another synonym for watered down, yeah? Watered down, because there is too much water, too watery. Watered down, watered down. For example, beer, yeah, or watered down cocktail, like here, watered down diluted juice. Fortunately, if you add too much water, yeah, this makes it flavorless, tasteless, yeah. So we've got here, these tomatoes from the grocers are flavorless, yeah. This is just a synonym of sometimes watered down, watered, sorry about that, watered down. Yeah, so watered down, flavorless, lose flavor. So when you add too much water, yeah, tasteless, insipid. Yeah, there is another adjective, kind of like within the same meaning here. Insipid. What does insipid mean? Yeah, insipid. Yeah, insipid. We've got he was drinking an insipid light beer. An insipid, yeah? It was watered down. This beer was watered down too much, yeah? So be careful, Ayaka, to make your coffee insipid, yeah? You would still at some point want to kind of like taste the coffee and not make it tasteless, yeah? Or you lose the flavor and becomes flavorless. The opposite is flavorful, yeah? Flavorful. So that was the first kind of like meaning we're dealing with today. To water something down. Yeah. Let's move on to adjective. We've done the word as water as a noun, yeah? Different meanings. There is, believe me, there is different meanings, different uses. If you go on my Hello Talk moments and now on Hello Talk, I put a live stream summary after we finish any live stream, and I put kind of like I include any words we've done during our live stream, even Facebookers and YouTubers, in the description linked with the video, yeah? You should be able to read, yeah? Read what we've done. Head back to yesterday's live stream number 82, yeah? But I'll keep going with the use as adjective, yeah? So use to form adjectives. For example, you've been hearing this, but I never probably paid attention. So freshwater fish. So this is a fish. We've got fish, yeah? We don't like many live streams about the word fish, yeah? But anyways, we're not gonna deal with the word fish, but to form an adjective, fresh water, yeah? So this is a fish that lives in fresh water. So here using the water to form a adjective, combined adjective, because you've got a simple adjective, fresh, and you've got water, noun, and you link them together, you make that makes a composed or combined adjective, yeah? Fresh water, fish. Freshwater fish. So we've got fresh water, yeah? This is the combined adjective, yeah? Combined between adjective fresh and water noun. We'll link them together to make a wholly new word, yeah? An adjective basically, fresh water, fish. Because keep in mind, an adjective is something that describes something static, yeah? Whereas adverb, it describes an action, a process, an action. So freshwater fish. I've got here another example, a saltwater lagoon. Salt water lagoon. This is the second one, is a combined adjective as well. So this is kind of like a grammar window, yeah? Salt water, yeah? How did we form this adjective? Combining two nouns. Salt is a noun, yeah? Salt. We never said salty water, yeah? Salty is the adjective. Salt is the noun. And plus water, salt water, fish this time, yeah? Or lagoon. You know what a lagoon means? It's a little pond, yeah? Lagoon. Lagoon, yeah? Saltwater lagoon. Saltwater lagoon, yeah? And the pronunciation is lagoon. Does it become one word, noun plus noun? Not always the case, but in this case, because when you combine adjectives, sometimes they don't become, one. But it depends on the, people's usage as well, yeah? Sometimes in America they combine, in the UK they don't combine, it depends. But this one is like combine, salt water. You've got here fresh water, for example, it's adjective plus noun, and it's all combined, yeah? But, for example, watered down, it's an adjective as well here, to make it kind of, yeah, the usage also, but both versions are correct. Unless, if you like fresh water, you come across that separate, but usually no. But you come across another adjective, combined, yeah? And you write it separate, that's wrong, yeah? For example, fresh water is combined one. Fresh water, salt water. And there is no rule for that. It's the way it's used by people basically, yeah? Yeah, so there is no straight rule about that, fortunately. So we've got water, a clear, colorless liquid, yeah, colorless here, colorless without colors, yeah? That's also another way of forming adjective. Then prefix and suffix. Prefixes and suffixes. So a clear, colorless liquid that falls from the sky as rain and is necessary for animal and plants life. Yeah, we done that yesterday. Just a quick review, yeah? Water is an area of natural water such as part of the sea. Yeah. To water, when your eyes water, we've done all of that. Water down. So, let's do the first one of the collocations, famous collocations about the word water, yeah? Let's keep maybe idioms next live stream, yeah? But for now, let's do we've got boiling water, yeah? It's really important to learn that. Not boiled, yeah? Boiling water, yeah? Sometimes you could also use that because add boiled water. Yeah, you could use that. So boiled or boiling. The main point is to boil. Marries well. Yeah, boiling. Yeah, that's correct, Monica. Boiling water or boiled, already boiled, or in the process of boiling. That's the continuous form. Sometimes also here in adjective boiling, to boil the verb, we take the to infinitive to down and keep the stem, the verb stem, boil, and we add the ing form to make it an continuous adjective, boiling, yeah? To describe something within process. It's still boiling, yeah? But we could do the same. Basically, we can take verbs. We take their ing form without using the verb to be or have, take them off, take the to for infinitive. We keep the stem and we keep ing form or the past participle form to indicate certain time. Boiled, already boiled water, yeah? But boiling, it's still within the process of boiling, basically, yeah? Da, da, da. When sport stops, my heart stops. My mind stops. My mind stops or my mind shuts down. Yeah? Shuts down. Shuts off as well could be used. It's a bit advanced, don't worry. Yeah. So boiling water. Yeah, this is a good collocation to learn. Yeah, very important. So shuts down. Sorry about that. Shuts. But thanks for trying. I would like you to try, like Monica or Mahsa coming. Thanks for joining, Mahsa. Yeah, what I would like you to do is copy what you hear, basically. Yeah, try to write it down. Yeah. This is like the easiest way to practice. So shuts down. Shut. Yeah. So this is like how you conjugate fresh water. Yeah, we just done that. Yeah, hi to you. Egyptian flag. I think it's Egypt, no? Yeah, Egyptian, yeah, Mo. Thanks for joining. We just dealt with that at the beginning. We're dealing with the word water, yeah? Yesterday we done word water as a noun, and then the use of the word water as a verb, yeah? To water your mouth, yeah? Eye watering, yeah? My eyes water. What does that mean? We done that yesterday. We done a quick review at the beginning, but today we done adjectives and we're dealing with collocations. Do you know all of that in English language? Is really important to learn collocations, yeah? Not only simple kind of like grammar rules, which is very important as well, but what you learn also should be learning is idioms, collocations, yeah? This is really interesting to learn. So we're dealing with the first one, to boil. You see the verb to boil? Boil in water, yeah? So to boil collocates well with the word water. So boiling water. Boiling water. I'm just trying to find a sport event. Just bear with me. If you watch me on Facebook and YouTube, just skip this part because it might be boring for you and be like, Takki's not taking. He's taking us for granted. No, I don't. Especially for newcomers. But the ones, our regulars, they know how it works. I don't function properly without sport event on my screen, big screen. Sorry about that. I'm here to help, but also meanwhile, I'm kind of like doing something I enjoy, yeah? So helping with the language and I'm benefiting, don't worry. So you're worrying about, you're not getting paid or whatever. I'm doing something I like to do. So I'm improving as well in English, debunking. Yesterday I posted something and the guy from America, he said to me, that's really interesting. I didn't know that. And he's old, retired lawyer, yeah? So he speaks, obviously, his native language, yeah? And guess what? That's what you get when you kind of like keep... That's what I'm trying to do. Creating a bubble and get people around me and we learn together, yeah? And help me about people meanwhile. Sometimes your questions spark up something in my mind, yeah? Something I never pay attention to, maybe, yeah? But it helps me see the language also in different ways, from not only a teaching point of view, but learning point of view. I'm keeping you busy until I find, until I get something on my screen. I think I should quit this app. I use another one. Thank you, Monica. Thanks for sharing. Please feel free to share the live event. Yeah, let us do, as much as we've known you so far, let us get to know many of you as well. Yeah, please share. I'm gonna have to unpin this one. Waiting on the app to kind of like update. This is my TikTok as well. Takki, Scotland. If you use TikTok, I go live there, and you can join us there, and for like take your English to the next level. This is TikTok. Let me pin to the top. TikTok, Takki, Scotland. Yeah, it's easy. My name, Takki, and Scotland. You've got a Scottish flag, and I love you in advance. But anyways, yeah, so boiling or boiled, yeah, to boil collocates well with the word water, yeah. That was the first one. The second one, brackish water, yeah, brackish water. What does that mean? Brackish water. This is like C1, C2 vocabulary, yeah. So brackish, what does brackish mean? So that's what we do as well. We don't only do like general English or just what they call it somewhere else. That's natural English, yeah. Because sometimes you could be speaking natural English, but it's not spoken English, or it's academic, and you're talking to your friend and using academic terms, yeah. So we've got brackish, yeah. In America, brackish, kind of like laid back American. Here in the UK is brackish, yeah. So brackish water. What does brackish mean, yeah? So this is kind of like a higher vocabulary, yeah? Brackish. I would say C1, C2, yeah? What does brackish mean? Brackish water is salty, dirty, and unpleasant, yeah? Brackish water. Brackish. Please feel free to practice meanwhile. Brackish water. When you're writing an essay, yeah, especially in academic English, you would need this vocabulary, like high vocabulary, advanced vocabulary, yeah, and you need to learn it. Otherwise, you won't score in your exam, yeah. Although you've been watching many live streams, endless live streams, it doesn't count. Sorry about that. But all what they're looking for is something really high to reflect your level, your English level, yeah, that you have a good command of the language, yeah, because you would have to paraphrase. Paraphrase is using different ways to express one thing. You can't say all the time, dirty water, yeah, dirty unpleasant water. No, you have to think about using brackish at some point, yeah, brackish water, yeah. Admi Ahsan bin Qassam. It's the first time we see you here. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna get you on stage. Only regulars are allowed on our stage. Once you become regular, you can come on stage. Or if you want to join, come on TikTok. There is my TikTok here. See, my TikTok is here. You can go on TikTok and you can get on stage. Yeah. Why? Because here it's a kind of like course, live stream course. Yeah. So I'm delivering something. People are here to learn, yeah? But when you go on stage, usually it's like conversation, yeah? You can come on TikTok and enjoy conversation. If you don't come, then it's your problem. Sorry about that. I'm just being honest. It does work like that in my live stream, yeah? Usually I've got content. I record the live stream and I put it later on Facebook and YouTube so other people can learn. Other people, they won't be bothered watching you on my live, talking about your life or how do you want to emigrate or whatever. They're not interested. Sorry about that. Oftentimes they say in the comments below, we don't want that. Yeah, yesterday we had Milena from Iran. She said clearly, we don't want people on the stage because we're learning here. Yeah, we've got content. People are enjoying the content, not like watching others talking about their life. Sorry about that, but just being honest. So let's move on. So we've got another example, the infection process here of mullets with these cercariae. It's just a different way of bacteria or whatever, is discussed in relation to salinity conditions prevailing in a brackish water stream. A water stream, yeah? So that's a water stream where water streams, yeah? We've got live stream and water stream, yeah? It's the same thing, yeah? Because when you look at the network and the live is streaming from the network, yeah? From the host. I am the host in this live stream. So my live is streaming, yeah? Down to you on your phones, yeah? Sorry. Yeah, so, yeah, the stream. So let's move on to the next one, clean water. Clean water, yeah? This is a very good and famous collocation. Clean water, a clean water, yeah? Yeah, so the opposite of brackish water. We've got clean water, brackish. Hopefully something learned today. I've got good reviews as well. That's why I keep coming regularly. So we've got clean water, opposite to brackish water, yeah? Clean water, this is the opposite to brackish water, yeah? Clean water, brackish water, dirty, unpleasant, salty or whatever, yeah? So that's brackish water. These are like collocations for the word water, yeah? Yeah. Clean water. Let's keep going. Let's keep debunking the word water, yeah? Water, clean water, brackish water. Yeah, so we've got other collocations, obviously famous, yeah, that you should definitely learn, yeah? You can't learn, but that's why I feel like I can help people, yeah? Because usually you learn a language and mentorship is poor, or you don't have any mentorship. You know what does mentorship mean? Mentor is someone to guide you, to help you, yeah? With your learning. If you learn water the first time, you go translate it into your own language. Ah, that's water, yeah? Agua in Spanish, l'eau in French, yeah? Anyways, yeah? Wasser in German. But anyways, but what you do is memorize it and that's you keep going. You learned water. No, that's not correct. This is our method here, is to debunk the word from the simplest to the most complicated ones, including collocations. Sometimes collocations, you know what happens? Collocation is so simple, but you don't learn it. And then you get to advanced levels, and then you get to write a paragraph or whatever, and you don't know brackish water, yeah? Brackish, clean water. You want to say clean water? Colloquialism, yeah. Collocations, yeah? No, it's not the same. Collocation. Colloquialism is something else. Collocation. You could say collocationism. Collocation. You know what collocation means, yeah? Word collocates naturally. It's about colloquialism as well, in a way or another. Colloquial, it means you are from, I think, Indonesia, yeah? Within your own city, you say something in a way, but within another city, they say in different way. That's colloquialism, colloquial language. That's how you know that your friend is from that city. You meet them at university or in your job, and you go like, yes, they're familiar. You look from the capital, yeah? Because the way they speak, they say that in your capital in Indonesia, yeah? I forgot your capital capitals name, sorry. But collocation is a word goes naturally with Jakarta. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Jakarta, famous Jakarta. Yeah. Anyways, so however collocation is within, yeah, nice people, really. We used to have Anggita here, and I used to have old friends from Indonesia. They're really nice people. Mustafa, hi, how are you? Hi to you, Mustafa. Thanks for joining, everyone. But anyway, so what was, please feel free to share the live stream with your friends or learners. Let us get to know many of you. You don't have to send gifts, but thank you, Mustafa. Thank you. That's my favorite, the fries. One of my favorites because I'm a foodie. Yeah. But yeah, you don't have to send gifts or whatever. Just share the live stream. Let us get to know people from Indonesia, from Morocco, from Tunisia, from Egypt, from Turkey, from the whole wide world. So we've got Glasgow has good ambience as well. That's good. Yeah, big city. The biggest city in Scotland is Glasgow. Have you ever been in Glasgow? Yeah, so a word collocates with a word. It could be simple, like here we just dealt with the word Fatima. No, she came today. She came earlier and she sent me a gift as well. That's what Fatima's like. But I would like her to come just for the sake of coming. Can you advise me how to learn English? Understand English? I don't understand you. Yeah, I'm gonna deal with you, Mustafa. Don't worry. But I keep finishing with the Indonesian guy, yeah? But with others as well. So collocation, for example, clean water. You say the opposite is dirty water. That's correct. But when you go set an exam, you want to go to the UK or Canada, they ask you, if you're a student or an engineer, they want you to set up a test, yeah? Yeah? But when you go set an exam, they want you to do IELTS or TOEIC or whatever, any like OET or whatever, and then guess what? What happens to you? They want you to learn academic English. So within academic English, or even in general, if you're higher level, you have a wider range of vocabulary. So instead of dirty, the first time you say dirty, the second time you say brackish, water. That's how the examiner knows that you have a good, better command in English language. Yeah. Or you could say the made dirty water. It means made. You're showing them that you know grammar, you know how to form adjective. Yeah. Dirty made water. Yeah. Dirty is an adjective. Combine it with a verb, made. Dirty made water. See? That's what we're talking about, collocation. But guess what? We've got Mustafa. And you're saying you don't understand English. How do you want me to communicate with your answer? So, do you know an Arabic application or channel on YouTube, an Arabic book, or an Arabic writing group? Unfortunately not. I'm not into groups that much or channels or whatever. But you could look it up on YouTube. Put learn English in your native language in Arabic with Ma'a, and you should be able to get to know many of. And there's many groups I believe on Facebook, yeah, understanding to understand. It might have to do with your vocabulary, yeah. You need to learn more vocabulary, and also you need to improve your listening skills. Meanwhile, that's why you don't understand probably. So I only understand Mustafa. Unfortunately, I'm talking to you with translation. Sorry about that. Unfortunately, I can't communicate. Can anyone speak to Mustafa? Don't waste your time. Thank you. Thank you. I wish I could help more. Really, like, I wish I could help. I'm trying to help. Basically, being here means I'm trying to help, yeah? It's a benevolent work. It's just, what I do is, don't think, he's wasting his time. I'm not wasting my time. I'm kind of like also learning while teaching, keeping my language level even, creating a bubble method, yeah? It's creating bubble and I learn from it as well in different ways, yeah? Experimenting different techniques of teaching or whatever, interacting with people from different cultures, that's what I'm working on as well, brushing up on as well, yeah? So I'm not wasting my time. What I do is I do quick reviews for me as well, and while sharing it with people, yeah, loudly, so you can get to come and hopefully improve your language as well, yeah. That's what I do. I have fun live streaming. That's what live streaming is about. Yeah. Can I say brackish, sugar, earth, pool, etc.? No, no. I never heard of that before. Yeah. I never heard of it. But to me, brackish looks like let me have a look. Brackish, yeah, never heard of it. It's about water, yeah, only water, yeah. I'm afraid, yeah. 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 It's even you know what, brackish is even here. It's a bit salty, like it's dirty water, but there is saltiness. Usually when you talk about the sea, but it's alright when you write a essay, yeah, an essay. They want you to paraphrase, but paraphrase is slightly salty, slightly salty means a little salty. That's just a different way, higher way to say a bit, yeah, a little bit more salty, yeah. So say slightly different, slightly salty. Does that make sense? Slightly salty. So that's why you're allowed to say clean water or brackish water, dirty water, unpleasant water. These are all wide range of vocabulary, yeah. You might consider, we might do paraphrasing in the future, yeah. Don't, we're gonna target everything, yeah. Can teach you how to paraphrase, don't worry. But you can learn it on your own. I'm just sharing my knowledge with you guys. You know how it works. Generous Takki. Anyways, so paraphrasing means saying it in a different way, but in different shapes as well sometimes to convey the same meaning. Instead of saying dirty, I say unpleasant, I say brackish, yeah? Really dirty made, it's a different way, by people, so they made it dirty, yeah? Yeah? Non-clean, water, these are all synonyms. So in your speaking, even now, we're talking about that, sometimes you listen to someone, their language, you like it because they use different terms, yeah? To say the same thing, they use different synonyms, rich vocabulary. Unfortunately, on other live streams I see, they talk the same language all the time. So you're limited. I hope we can get to, expand that in a way or another, yeah? Yeah, and not having the same language used all the time. Yeah, so we've got the first one is water bill. Yeah, water bill. Yeah, that's why, Monica, yeah. This method is one of the most effective methods, yeah. Creating a bubble. You know what you get with creating bubble method, yeah? Creating bubble is sometimes I got that review. I feel like I never learned English before. Yeah, even a native speaker, yeah. They go like, I never heard that. That's really interesting, yeah? That's really interesting. At least, that's really interesting, yeah? You're doing a great job. Why? Because you're creating a bubble, imaginary bubble, where you practice in different way, and you target language in different aspects of the language, yeah? And then when you go to speak to someone or you set an exam, you learn that you just naturally, because that's what happens to you when you move to another country, yeah? It's commonly known that when you move to another country, your language enhances or improves, yeah? What happens? Why? The question is, because you're immersed, you're in a bubble, you're in a different bubble. But what happens, my question is, if I am in Indonesia or you in Japan, you speak Japanese, Indonesia, you speak Indonesian language or whatever, Spanish or any language in your country. So that means you can't learn a language or what? No, you can. With this method and other methods, obviously, you could do that. You could do that. Believe me. You can do it. Because you're talking about something that exists in Canada. So you're going to say brackish water. So Canadian would understand you. Australian would understand you. Anyone would understand you. Yeah? Especially native speakers with it, who are believed to have higher vocabulary, which is not, by the way, all the time the case. Yeah? It's not the case. You can say brackish to your UK friend and they're going to look at you. Or they're going to be like, you have a higher vocabulary. I have that. Go on my Hello Talk moment and see the guy. Yesterday I posted something from America. He's like 60 or 70-year-old guy. And he was like, I never use these terms, but this is really interesting. Your idioms are really interesting. Yeah, that's what you get. Because you got higher level. That's what happens to you. So you're in Indonesia, you're in Japan, you think like, I always hear that, like, how can I improve my, yeah, you can do that. You just have to choose the right tools, you have to speak to the right people who could help you. You're not watching the same live stream every day and do the same thing. They sit and they talk about whatever, get same people using same language, and you expect yourself to improve. Of course, if I say brackish to you, you don't understand that, because you never do that. Yeah, because they don't do that. That's it. You can't. Simply, you can't. You might improve it at certain point when you start from A1, the guy from Mustafa may listen to them, they help him or whatever, yeah? And then you get to that conversational level, yeah? But English is not only conversational, yeah? You move to England or whatever, or in Japan, you get an English-speaking job, and then you get to read policy, government policy in English. Yeah, it's not conversational English, it's proper English. You get reports, you're a scientist, you get reports in English, and you get brackish water, and then you would look it up at the dictionary, yeah? So that's why. So I've got water bill, yeah? I've got water bill, yeah, to pay. So when you consume water, you kind of like have to pay the bill, yeah? Utility bill. We say utility bills or water bill. Utility bill in general, gas, electricity or whatever, but water, specifically to water, yeah? Water bill. I need to pay my bills. You hear Americans, yeah, in the movies. I'm not able to pay my bills, yeah? When you've got financial issues, yeah? So what's that bill? Electricity, internet bill, network bill, yeah? So internet, council tax bill. So here in the UK, in order for you to have that greenery and people, they cut your grass and it's nice, and you've got the, thank you for following, yeah, and you've got the council to come to get rid of your bin, yeah, so you have to pay council tax bill, yeah. So that was water bill, yeah. A regular charge that is made to people for the use of their local water supply. So the council provides you with water, yeah? The council provides you with water. Hi Mehdi, hi to you. Nice to see you here. Yeah, so you would have to pay a water bill. Anyways, so that was the next one. Let me have a look if we should call it a day now. I've got water bear, water absorption, water bath. I'll keep it for the next live stream, yeah? So I've got idioms to do as well. I've got 3 or 4 idioms related to the word water, yeah? So next live stream will be about idioms. Nice to see you too, Mehdi, yeah? Believe me, you've come a bit late, but it is really a pleasure to see you. Please stay tuned in. Have a look at my moments on Facebook and Hello Talk, and you should be able to know when I am going to go live. So usually I go during the day. I didn't have university today, so I went live. Yeah, yesterday also I never had university. Don't ask me why. So I went live. Yeah, it's kind of like learning as well. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll let you know in the comments, in the like moments, yeah. Hi Aj, thanks for joining, yeah. But unfortunately I'm calling it a day. I'm finishing. I've been live streaming for like an hour already. And I'm not the guy who's like stays forever on the screen on Hello Talk, has no life. I've got a life, sorry about that. But I try to help you though, yeah? I try to help you. I try to go live regularly. I'm going at least once a day, yeah? Are you a university student of what major? Monica, no. You know what? I get my clipper. Tin, tin, tin. And I clip your finger, yeah? But yeah, I'm not only a student, I'm self-employed, yeah, I'm registered self-employed, but also I go to university as well, and that's it. Yeah. And guess what? About English, don't worry, I'm more than qualified to help you with your English. Don't worry about that. Maybe you've noticed that, or even joining the first time, you're like, alright, he's really helping me with my English because I'm qualified, yeah? But I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to show off, yeah? I don't like it. But it doesn't matter, qualification, just to reassure you, yeah? It could be. You're getting nothing. I've got a big clipper, yeah? Designed for Hello Talk. Hello Talk clipper. Pim, pim, tim, tim. To chop you up. To chop your fingers up. And I'm good at it. I'm good at using it. Monica, yours and Melina's questions. And others. Who's that one beside you on the picture? But anyways, yeah, so just to reassure you, I think I'm more than qualified, yeah. Yeah. One of the degrees I have is Bachelor's of Honors, yeah. UK standards, don't say because it's not Algerian, yeah. I've got Algerian degrees as well, yeah. So don't worry. The only issue you might have maybe because my English, I live in Scotland, yeah. You hear a different accent, yeah. It's influenced by the Scottish accent, but also influenced by how many languages I speak. I speak 7 languages. So from my studies, from my own experience as well, yeah, professional experience, it influences your accent. You're Japanese, you speak English with an accent, a Japanese accent. So that's it. But probably you hear also Scottish accent, or I don't know. People they tell me you picked up a lot on Scottish accent, but I don't claim to do. Yeah, maybe. Sometimes I might speak fast, or so they say, but I try to speak. As for me, is great accent. Yeah, so Monica likes Scottish accent. You, for example, you might not, but I try to deliver English, standard English. That's it. So I tell you usually when something is like famous or common in England, in the UK or in America or Canada, North America in general, yeah, or Jamaican or whatever, Nigerian if we come across that. But obviously a Nigerian who uses that in their region because they know it, yeah, because they use it, yeah. So that's what I do. I tell you, this is American if you're like focusing on American accent, and you should be able to kind of like tune in. When you go watch your media, you're gonna come across what I help you with during our live stream. You're gonna be like, yeah, done that with Takki. Yeah, that's what we do. Anyways, let's call it a day. Keep an eye on my moments on my Facebook. I'll let you know before I go live usually, yeah? So keep an eye on that. You've got all my social media links on my description on Learn English Live with Takki, yeah? This is everywhere now, Facebook, YouTube. Keep an eye on that. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks for coming newly. Thanks for the regulars. Thank you all. Thanks for the gifts as well. Any gifts is really appreciated in a way or another. I hope to see you soon. Bye.